Relationships that involve partners of different races or rationalized ethnicities are referred to as interracial relationships. In the past, such relationships were considered to be illegal in many countries and regions, including the United States of America. When you date someone of a different race, it forces you to confront issues of intolerance and opens a door to experiences that broaden your worldview and deepen your understanding of other cultures. Here are top 10 reasons why to date outside of your race. 10. Exploring new cultures. One of the greatest advantages of having an interracial partner is the increased likelihood that you will be exposed to the culture of the other partner. This will help you expand both your worldview and your understanding of the world. Along the way, you are exposed to new kinds of food, experiences, and people. And you get the chance to try all of these things. This encompasses trying new foods, languages, ways of life, and meeting new people, all of which can help one develop a more expansive perspective of the world. When we venture out into the world and gain new experiences, life is at its best. Additionally, interracial couples have the opportunity to celebrate unique holidays and take pleasure in the companionship of a large extended family. 9. Sharing your culture. The act of passing on one's expertise and life experiences is an important component of life well lived. It is one of the advantages of having a spouse of a different race that is frequently disregarded. This is a good chance that you will also impart some of your culture upon your partner and the other people in your immediate environment. When you teach other people about your culture, you're not only helping them learn about yours, but you are also helping yourself learn about theirs. Your own world will improve and expand the more you engage with other people, whether through the exchange of experiences or listening to the experiences of others. You will become a more peaceful person as you broaden your perspective of the world. As the size of your world expands, it will become more natural for you to learn new things, which will ultimately stimulate your personal growth. 8. Traveling to different places. Because you and your partner are of different races, being in an interracial relationship gives you the opportunity to celebrate both of your backgrounds. You will have the opportunity to travel throughout your partner's country and gain exposure to a variety of new activities and environments. You will have the chance to travel across the nation, and you will also have the time to spend with his friends and family who are locals of the various regions. It's common for couples of mixed races to do a lot of traveling together for a variety of reasons. It could be to spend time with family, to go to an important event, or simply to go on vacation in a different country. It's always exciting to discover new places, and doing so with your loved ones by your side makes it even more memorable. 7. Open-mindedness. There is always a certain level of open-mindedness that each of the spouses experiences within an interracial marriage due to the culture, ethnic, and racial diversity that is present in the marriage. They are always receptive to novel concepts and unconventional methods of approaching life. Being open-minded makes it much simpler to acknowledge and come up with new ideas, both of which are essential to the processes of improvement and innovation. Being a person who is open to new experiences helps one become more adaptable when applied to personal relationships, like marriage and family. It makes it easier for you, your partner, and your own children to come to an agreement about something. It enhances the ability to think creatively, which correlates to improved performance in all facets of life. 6. Fight against racism. The increasing number of mixed-race couples is living proof that true love can conquer all. If you truly love someone, you will always find a way to accept and support them, regardless of their ethnic background. Sharing love is simple, as evidenced by the happiness you and your partner have found in each other. Whenever I'm out and about with my husband, I make it a point to project an image of a solid, united front. Like any good underdogs, we now have a lot riding on the success of our relationship. You and your partner can make a difference in the world by showing the world that interracial relationships can be successful. Massive past efforts have improved the situation, but racism remains an issue in many nations. It's not unusual at all to come across hate speeches in various online forums and social media sites. Minorities and people of other ethnicities still face open hostility and sometimes violent acts of harassment and assault. 5. Accepting acceptance. If you're in an interracial relationship, you'll quickly pick up the skill of accepting acceptance from the other person. It can be challenging to reconcile differences, particularly when those differences are the result of incompatible cultures and worldviews. When you're in a relationship with someone from a different culture than you are, you learn how to be more patient. Those who are involved in an interracial relationship have a greater chance of experiencing the positive and important qualities possessed by their partners. The research also comes to the conclusion that it is extremely unlikely for interracial relationships to be motivated by a lack of dating opportunities within one's own ethnic group. As a result, the stereotype that leftovers have to look outside of their race is not at all accurate. 4. Rounded parenting style. There are many approaches to parenting, the most well-known of which are Western and Eastern. Both of these approaches have their advantages and disadvantages. Children who are raised in families that adhere to a Western parenting style typically experience a less structured way of life that places an emphasis on acquiring knowledge through unstructured play and exploration. On the other hand, the Eastern parenting style, also known as a tiger parenting, places an emphasis on the structures and disciplines that are established by the parents. Both approaches have their advantages and disadvantages. Taking into account the rate at which the child is learning and combining the most beneficial aspects of both Western and Eastern approaches to parenting is a more effective method of child rearing. In order for this partnership to be fruitful, the parents of the child in question must approach the situation from the same point of view. 3. Food. Learning a different cuisine and food will inspire you. You will also get to try new food depending on where your partner is from. You'll try new flavors and will find new favorite foods and find out what food you do like and what food you don't like. Constantly planning and looking forward to trying new food is always exciting. 2. Appreciate each other's differences. The world is home to billions of people who hold a mind-bogglingly wide variety of beliefs and hold many distinctive traits and perspectives. Even within the family unit, which is generally considered to be the most manageable component of society, there is diversity. Every member of the family has their own individual tastes and preferences when it comes to various aspects of their day-to-day lives. In the real world, diversity extends even further than what it is contained within a single household. Having an appreciation for the diversity that surrounds other cultures is facilitated by being part of an interracial marriage. The experience of traveling to other cultures makes it simpler to accept different types of people without forming unfavorable judgments about them based on the ethnicity or group to which they belong. In the real world of work, especially in a corporate setting where different kinds of people fill different roles, in an environment an open-mindedness is required to get along with others. That is a trait that can be very helpful. 1. Diverse genetics. Children of mixed races who are born with a more diverse genetic background have a greater likelihood of having superior intelligence and height. In addition, they have a tendency to have improved lung capacity, educational attainment, and general cognitive ability, all of which correlate to the genetic diversity that they possess. A child born to an interracial couple will have a healthier genetic makeup because any recessive diseases carried by either parent will not be passed on to the offspring of the couple. Give us your opinion of dating outside of your race. Are you for it or against it? Let me know in the comments section below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thank you for watching.